Good afternoon, everybody. Time for another BrickBucks update. Once again, my name is Jim, and this is where we talk about Lego investing and reselling. So we're going to go over two princess sets today, and looking at past videos, I don't believe there's going to be strong viewership on this video. And for those of you that are watching, this is a good thing because I'm not joking. These are two sets I don't want to say I'm excited in doing jumping jacks over. I mean, the Chinese New Year set, I'm definitely doing over that. But when it comes to the ROI, I think I could be doing some serious jumping jacks because, as always, we're not just trying to find winners, right? We're trying to find like the top 1% of the winners because you want to be catapulted into faster growth, fastest inventory as possible. You just don't want to be, twiddling your thumbs and going at a slow pace. So today we're going to go over the Lego Disney Rapunzel's Tower. Now, here's the deal, man. I actually, believe it or not, owned a couple of the first Rapunzel Tower, and this is a remake. The other princess set is also going to be a remake, so I wanted to put that twist into it as well because we've had questions on our Facebook group occasionally. Hey, what do you think about remade sets? Is that something I should buy or all that other stuff? So I just want to cover both of these remakes, and for those people that are on the fence, I want you to have faith in that potential profits for remade sets is an actual thing. This is a set that is currently available when you go to Camel. Nothing too special, right? I mean, you could see kind of around this time with Q4 that inventory dried up and you had some third-party sellers that took advantage of this. At one time, it looks like at the very beginning of Q4, you could have got this set for around $50, and the third-party folks were selling it as high as around $108. So you could have, technically got 100% return on investment, and this is a new set, folks. I mean, this is great. Now, this set right here is the prior set, and this is a set I own, and I didn't own a lot, and to be honest, I really wasn't into Disney princess sets when early on in my Lego investing. It was around the time where I think I had like maybe 2 weeks left at Barnes & Noble. I knew I was going to get fired and there was a lot of heat on me, and I was like, Jim, you have a couple hundred Barnes & Noble gift cards. Just grab a couple sets and use your employee discount and get out of there before while you still can. So I didn't special order anything because I didn't want to be on people's radar more as what I already was. But this set performed great, and like it shocked me. As soon as it hit 100% return on investment, I freaking unloaded it. Now, when you go to Camel, you could see here, and let me refresh this. This may have timed out. Nope, it's the same, and that's okay. This set, I mean, this was as low as $27 and change at one time, and I'm certain that that's how much I got it for with my employee discount and the discounted gift cards that I used. It might have actually been cheaper than that. And the highest that it's gone is $363 and change. That is amazing. Now keep in mind this set has been out for a long time, so it's I don't want to compare it to the slave ones, but when you're talking about the release of slave ones, they don't release slave ones all the time. It's one of those things where you have to wait a couple years for. It's not like the Batmobile where there's always going to be one or two Batmobile sets out there that's available to purchase. So this performed amazing. It's curious to see. This sold for 47. I mean, we're talking that should at least be around 130, maybe 140 a year or two after it retires. And we'll go ahead and see what the future holds. Now, real quick before I do get into this Disney princess set, if you don't know already, I am going to have a Q&A sometime around the end of the month. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. You're more than happy to ask a question about silver. I get, believe it or not, I get a lot of questions and emails and DMs about silver before I even talked about silver a couple videos ago. But if you have a good silver question, that's fine. If your question is, just keep in mind, hey, what do you think about this set or this theme? Because it's a Q&A, I'm only going to be able to give maybe a 90-second review on the set and tell you why I like it or why I don't. And if that's what you want, then, feel free to drop it in the comments. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking for good questions. So, this is a set, the Disney Princess Elsa's Magical Ice Palace. This is still available. It's not discounted, but I'm not going to flinch at that. It's an Amazon's choice. And when we look at the past performance of the original set, you're going to see that this might be worth considering. Now, when you go to Camel, you're going to see that it has had price action because of supply chain. You could have gotten it as low as looks like just under $63, and it sold as high as $203. So, I mean, even at retail, is that a bad deal if it's going to be at $203? Which means if it's at $203 when it was out of stock, it's probably going to be closer to $250 when it's retired. I think that's a good opportunity if you're into return on investments. I don't want to say if you're into Disney princesses, because in the end, I'm a fan of return on investments. The themes are secondary. So that's just me. Now, this right here, for those of you that have been reselling for a while, you will know that this set originally came out, I want to say in the middle of Q4, and this was, right after the Frozen phenomenon peaked. So I sat out on this, and I just watched people chat about it on the forums from the sidelines. But if you knew how to get 20, 30, 100 of these, you did pretty well. Now, history will show on Camel, you could have gotten this as low as, it looks like, $29 at one time, and sold it as high as $140. I think the buy box right now is around $139, is it? Yeah, it's at $139 and change. So, it is what it is. These are two sets that are remakes, two sets that have had bumps in sales. I just think they're great opportunities. Now, when you go to the Excel, you could see what the return on the investments were for the original sets. For Amazon, you had 338 for the Creativity Tower, and for the Elsa's Princess, you had the 248 return on investment. eBay wasn't too bad. These are recommended retail prices, so if you knew what you were doing, you could have bumped that up to 100%. For the re-release sets, the reason why we don't have the eBay numbers here is because of there's no camel for eBay. But the investment return on percentages for the Rapunzel's Tower, the new ones, clocked in at 80% and 154 for the Elsa's Magical Castle. So you got two sets that I think will perform well. There's a good chance that they will perform more than well, given its past history. And that's it, folks. I keep on saying that it's a new year, it's 2021, but I really want you to think about this year and be as successful with your business and personally, for that matter, as you can. I'm Jim with BrickBucks.net. Always, my friends, like and subscribe, and go out there and get it.